On this Valentine's Day, we wanted to chat about the bond between animals and humans. And for that, we welcome in Dr. Joseph Edlin with Gentle Vets Hawaii Kai. Hello.
Good morning,
Rosie.
Isn't she a picture of love?
She is, she is. Have we introduced Rosie yet? I can't remember.
She was on when she was about this big, about 6 months ago. She's now just under a year, and she's starting to mature a little bit in body. Mentally, she's still pretty immature.
Okay.
But she's full of joy and love.
That sounds familiar. And of course, we still have Doc, but Doc is not with us today.
Not today,
right?
not
today.
today.
So Rosie got to come. So tell us about the animal-human bond.
Well, it's obvious just the way she's sitting here that we love our animals. And this actually started many thousands of years ago when we started to domesticate the dog. And we've learned over those millennia how to integrate our lives with their lives. And that's even become more so recently. We've gotten rid of parasites and whatever. They get more and more into our lives, and they've become very, very important in our lives in many different ways. The emotional value, the health value to humans from an animal is incredible.
Let's talk about that. What are some of the benefits to having that kind of bond?
There's been a lot of research done on that in probably the last 2 decades as far as the value of the bond. First off, the value to your heart. It's Valentine's Day, but I'm not talking about the emotional heart, although it's tremendous value there. It's also a value to the physiologic heart. People who have a dog or a cat have a much higher survival rate from a heart attack, for example. They are very good to the physiology, lowers our blood pressure, calms us. So there is a tremendous amount of physiologic value to having a dog.
I have heard that they're good to lower your blood pressure, lower your stress, right? And then, of course, they just make you happy.
Yeah, and that's part of it. They've actually done studies. It was a study done with stockbrokers, and they had a bunch of stockbrokers, very high-stress job, right? And they brought an animal into the room, and they monitored blood pressure. And when the animal came into the room, their blood pressure, they weren't even touching the animal, their blood pressure started dropping. And this brings up a thing called biophilia. And Dr. Marielle and I were discussing it this morning. And biophilia is our love for animals. And going way, way back, when we have an animal, it's potentially food. And so we have a love from that point of view. Now, we're going way beyond that, okay?
Yes.
But we have this general love for animals, and so when we have an animal in our presence, we are a happier person, emotionally happier.
I love that I'm able to work at a place that allow pets because it does. Everybody's just happy, you know, when you see Maggie coming around the corner. So we've talked about some of the ways or some of the benefits of having a pet, but does that mean everybody should have a pet?
Kind of, in my opinion, most people should have a pet.
Oh.
You have to understand that it's a child, okay? There's a tremendous amount of responsibility. There are a few people who shouldn't have pets, but for the most part, there's an awful lot of people that really should, and a lot of times a bad experience will prevent people from having a pet. One of the worst experiences, and I should address this, is the bond that we have with these guys is tremendously strong. I'm going to probably live to my 80s, 90s, whatever. She's going to live till she's 15. I'm going to have to deal with her passing. And so that is something we have to acknowledge, have to understand right up front. She's like a daughter to me, and when she passes, it's going to feel like a daughter passing. So it's something that we do have to acknowledge and get over.
It's also a lot of work, and it can be very expensive too. So you probably want to consider all of those things.
Yes, keeping an animal is not cheap, just like keeping a child.
Right.
They're not cheap. They have food needs, they have care needs, they have medical care needs. There's a whole bunch involved in keeping a pet.
Yeah, but I think you know, I can attest to this. Since having my dog, it just brought so much joy to my life.
Yeah, you're happier. You come home, you've had a rough day at the office or whatever, and you come home, and there she has with a smile on her face. It's like, how can you be upset about that? Especially if she's been at the office with you all day.
Right,
like we're lucky enough to have.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Well, Dr. Edlin, thank you so much. Again, today's topic fit in nicely with Valentine's Day, coincidentally. So, Rosie, you are so good.
You good girl, Rosie.
Oh, good girl.